Hi, I'm Bill Harper. I lead the talent development team for McGraw-Hill Financial and for S&P Ratings. And I'm excited about helping to kick off this peer advisor program, and I really want to thank you for your participation. You know, it's no surprise that best-in-class companies put talent at the top of their agenda. And so bringing in talent and making sure that talent is comfortable in the environment is a critical responsibility. Let's listen to some examples of how the program works.
After my first day as a new hire and after my orientation, I was introduced to Stephanie as my peer advisor, and she was really helpful. She had scheduled an internal meeting just to, created a welcome packet just to explain the ins and outs of the company, the culture of McGraw-Hill Financial, and just to explain, my role and my responsibilities.
It felt really good to have my peer advisor, someone who I never knew before from the company, and reach out and say, hey, welcome to McGraw-Hill.
Once Bob set me as the peer advisor, it was just a matter of me coming over, shaking Jack's hand at his new desk, and then, we started off by having lunch. We started strategizing, talking about accounts, business plans, our culture, and then any of the day-to-day questions.
Just as a peer advisor, I had started at McGraw-Hill over 5 years ago, and at that point there was no peer advisor program, so I knew how it felt when you come in and you don't know anyone, you're coming from a new place, you're starting with a new team, so I just tried to make Megan feel as comfortable as possible and make sure she knew the ins and outs of the company, understood the culture of our department.
My relationship with my peer advisor was kind of like a mentor-mentee relationship that we had. She would coach me and guide me through the different things that we would talk about.
Even though the peer advisor time frame has lapsed, we still interact on a daily, weekly basis, and I don't hesitate to go and speak to him about whether it be strategy, getting something done internally, something approved, the processes behind that, or finding out when the basketball league starts and I want to be involved in non-work related activities. So it's been great.
From a peer advisor's perspective, because Megan came from a different company, it was a truly beneficial relationship in the sense that Megan brought new skills and new ideas to the company that I was able to leverage through our conversations and through all of our interactions. Some advice that I would give is just to be open and be willing to communicate. I think a big part of being a new hire is that you're scared and you're not ready to necessarily jump in and ask a question you might feel uncomfortable asking. So if you just make yourself available, you'll be able to flourish in your relationship.
If given the opportunity to be a peer advisor, I would definitely take it because I feel that it's really important to make sure a new hire is welcome to the company, and because of my great experience with my peer advisor, I would hope to give someone who's brand new the same welcome feeling that I received.
Even though this program is only for 90 days, it's really possible that your relationship and the relationships you build here will last a lot longer than that. I really want to thank you for your efforts and your work here. And oh, by the way, remember to have fun.